So people online are pretty split about the second Mario movie. Some people think it's pretty good, while others, especially critics, are acting like Mario personally robbed them, shot them in the face 47 times, then stole their girlfriend and fucked her in front of them. So to see if it is as bad or as good as they're saying, I see the movie myself. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why are grown-ass adults watching a movie for kids? And it's because we grew up with this shit, bro. And they would make references to games over 20 years old if they were expecting only kids to watch it. So you can think we're losers, but we exist, okay? Anyway, my opinion is kind of in the middle. I enjoyed the movie a little bit, but it was pretty underwhelming, not gonna lie. The animation was pretty good. Now they have more music from the games in this one than the last movie. The action scenes are pretty fun, but the plot is pretty thin. I'm not really expecting a Mario movie to have some deep psychological plot, but this one barely slows down long enough to be a story at all. It's basically problem shows up, problem gets solved, move on immediately. No build up, no tension, just constant forward motion. The pacing is faster than the first movie and not in a good way. Feels like this movie was made for people with TikTok attention spans. They're made for like a fucking Gen Alpha kids with brain rot. They think if there isn't an action sequence every 5 minutes, you're gonna get bored and you're gonna like scroll on your phone or some shit. The plot is basically about Princess Rosalina being kidnapped by Bowser Jr. because her powers can be used to destroy the universe. He's also trying to bring back Bowser after he got shrunk in the previous movie, and they're basically Mario and his friends are basically have him on house arrest. Oh yeah, Bowser Jr. is Bowser's son, by the way. Another thing I don't understand is why is Bowser Jr. trying to destroy the universe? I mean, I don't understand why movie villains have that goal unless you like hate the world. Why would you want to destroy the world? Because you live in the world, bro. Like you're basically gonna end up killing yourself by extension. So I think it would make more sense for him to want to rule the world, but whatever. Also, the movie is not game accurate. I mean, it has a lot of references from the game, but the story is like the opposite of what it is from Galaxy. In Mario Galaxy, the game, not the movie, Peach is the one who gets kidnapped. Princess Rosalina helps you save Princess Peach, but in the movie, Princess Rosalina gets kidnapped. Princess Peach leads the rescue with Mario's and other helping. The movie has a lot of like worlds, levels, and characters from the games, but I think it's the most important thing to copy is the fucking story from the original game. Rosalina, like the most important characters from Mario Galaxy, only gets fucking wait, let me look this up. She gets total of 10 minutes of screen time in the entire movie. And they also change her backstory and make it worse. Yeah, in the game, you actually get to hear how Rosalina came to space and how she befriended all the Lumas. But in the movie, you don't get any of that explained. In the movie, they changed Princess Rosalina's backstory to not be about how she met the Lumas and went to space to help find their parents. No! Instead, her backstory gets changed to be about her saving Princess Peach by sending her to the Mushroom Kingdom. What she saved Peach from? No fucking clue. This backstory is way worse than what it was originally in the game. She basically got sidelined to be about Peach, who already got her own backstory and everything in a previous movie, by the way. Why even make a movie about Mario Galaxy if you're not gonna follow the main plot elements? I don't care if there's 20 million references if it doesn't follow the basic plot. So, the movie is basically mainly about Peach. She's the one that leads the rescue and saves Rosalina. Yeah, Mario doesn't even get to save the day in his own fucking movie. And the reason for this is Hollywood doesn't want a woman to be saved by a man anymore. Thanks, feminists. Princess Peach, who was kidnapped in every Mario game and saved by Mario, is supposed to be an independent girl boss in the movies, so she can't be kidnapped. So in the first movie, you save Mario's brother, and in this movie, even though a girl is kidnapped, she's saved by Peach, who's a girl, so it makes it okay. I don't want Peach to be kidnapped in every movie, but to refuse to even acknowledge the core part of the series, especially since it's 90% of Mario games' plots, feels like a betrayal of the series. You know, and also, it's not sexist to have a man save a woman. They could have had Rosalina help save Peach, would have been a bit more accurate to the Galaxy games, and still have a feminist message. But Peach in the movies isn't allowed to have any real flaws or be vulnerable. She's basically a perfect character, which makes her not very relatable, and makes me not like her as a character, especially since she steals spotlight from Mario and Rosalina in this movie. Also, you know, video game movies and kids movies don't have to be bad or mediocre. Take the Sonic movies, for example, which are of kids movies and based on a video game. It follows the core plot points of the games, unlike the Mario movies, even if it's not completely accurate to the games. They tried to tell an actual good story in Sonic 3, for example, instead of just being nostalgia slop like this movie. The previous Mario movie at least tried to have a coherent story and had a character arc for Mario trying to like find himself and become a hero, but this movie is just all over the place. Doesn't even have a coherent plot. So I know I've been shitting on this movie the entire video, but it's not bad, okay? If you just want a kids movie that's action-packed and filled with jokes and tons of references to the games, you'll probably enjoy it. But I wish we got a movie that actually tries to do more than just a bare minimum. Like a good movie that will stick with you instead of an okay movie that you'll probably forget about after you watch it. The Sonic 3 movie was actually good. It told a story about moving past trauma and using it to be empathetic rather than seeking vengeance like the villain of the movie. And I believe that movie could actually stick with people, but I can't say the same about the Mario movies, which only try to do the bare minimum.